Okay, 4C. 4C says find the particular solution. So just like we outlined over here in part A, I guess I erased it. They give you the differential equation. The differential equation is a formula for calculating the rate or the tangent slope of some other formula. That other formula is what we refer to as our amount formula. That other formula is something called f of x or something called y equal. Now again, don't get it mixed up. It's not the tangent line equation. That's a separate set of points. We're looking for this formula here, for this unknown curve whose slope is calculated using this. This formula f is what they're calling the particular solution to the differential equation. So we start with the differential equation, and we remember that to find the solution to a differential equation, we have to use the Sassy method. So we first separate output variables on the left, input variables on the right. That's 1 point if you get that far. Second step is to anti-differentiate. I can't really anti-differentiate 1 over y squared, so I change it to be y to the negative 2. That antiderivative is right here in this green box. If you have that written on your paper, they will give you 1 more point. If you go on to change the appearance of this by doing a little bit of simplification, which is pretty helpful for the next step, you still get that 1 point total. And then I finally got to here. So that's 1 point. But you can get the point if you get this far. You don't have to keep going. This antiderivative will require the expanded ln rule. So this is ax minus b. So it's 1 over a for the antiderivative. Natural log of ax plus b plus a constant. That's a second point there. So now we're at a total of 3 points. These 2 boxes didn't really do much. So now we've got to go do the C. So we've done the separate, we've done the anti-differentiate. Now we're going to go find the constant. This is our Sassy method. So now we're going to go find the constant. So we take our formula right here, and we replace the y value with 3, and we replace the x value with 2. That gives us this formula up here in the blue, right here. Negative 1 over the y value must equal natural log of 2 subtract 1. But this is the natural log of 1, which is 0. So we figured out that c has a value of negative 1/3. And you get 1 point for doing that. So that's a total of 4 so far. Last step is to solve for y, or isolate the y. Isolate the y. So to get the y alone, we go back to this equation. Here it is. Negative 1 over y. Negative 1 over y equals natural log of x minus 1 plus c, which is negative 1/3. To get the y by itself, I'm basically going to multiply both sides by y and then divide both sides by this massive factor. And that switches the 2 things around. It gets me the y by itself. I don't have to go any further. That's sufficient to pick up the last 5th and final point. It's a total of 5 points.